What is going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, specifically, we need to continue from where we left off yesterday, which was drawing a massive symmetrical triangle forming on XRP's 4-hour charts. As you guys can clearly see, as I pull up the previous videos we have here on the channel, we've been seeing some very peculiar and positive movements on XRP. Just a couple of days ago, about 6 days ago, which we'll update soon, you can see here we were drawing a massive bull flag formation here, which we were waiting for the break to happen, and just 2 hours later that break actually occurred. So you can see from what was drawn, you can see right here, to the actual breakout occurring 2 hours later, we then had a continued pump, which we've been tracking for quite some time now. As you can see, as days and days went by, hours and hours went by, we started to kind of form a new pattern at the top of the breakout that happened on XRP. You can see here the interesting formation that's taking place, a bigger formation taking place, starting to draw out technicals here. Then we started to zoom in and we notice it's forming a symmetrical flag here, which is beautiful, and this could lead to a pump, which we just saw today, and that's what we need to talk about. As you guys can see, the actual breakthrough this happened, which is very exciting if you ask me. If you've watched the previous videos, yesterday specifically, we actually drew out, extended the symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour charts here and discussed that if we can confirm breaking through it, that would be an opportunity to buy in on the short term, hoping we continue to break. And you can see here with the price ceiling and the price floor drawn, we have 1, 2, and then I guess this could be third confirmation here. We then on the opposite side have 1, 2, and then 3 confirmations here. We confirmed closure above this, broke through, and started to explode to the upside here, clearly showing that the downtrend has broken. So we are starting to see some positive runs to the upside here. Upon buy-in would have been a total profit of about 6%. If you leverage it, it would be more here, but very exciting to see this. We're going to talk about this more later on in today's video. But with that being said, we're also going to be looking at Ethereum filling out its ascending fractal, Bitcoin, and then the S&P 500, which is continuing to surge higher, which is just weird on its own. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So yes, as you can see, top 10 cryptocurrencies, a quick refresh reveals market is trading at 0.78% here at $1.2 trillion. And if I scroll down, you can see for the most part, oddly enough, weirdly enough, the market's been doing nothing but trading sideways. It's very peculiar. After the major surge that we had on XRP and volume trickled down into other altcoins and cryptocurrencies, most of the money has actually stayed within XRP and a little bit has moved into other altcoins here. You know, ones that might convert into XRP, for example, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Those cryptocurrencies could get crypto or could get volume into them because most of the time you can't deposit XRP, or in order to buy XRP, you have to convert into Bitcoin or Ethereum, or you have to send it to exchanges. So that means there's a little more volume in those other altcoins and Bitcoin, and then it moves into XRP and vice versa out of it. So, you know, if I was to sell out of XRP, usually it would go into USDT Tether, which should be why volume's up, or into Ethereum and Bitcoin, so on and so forth. But for the most part, flatlined out on Bitcoin, flatlined out on Ethereum, flatlined out on XRP. Not too much on BNB, Cardano, same thing. So a lot of these cryptos are trading sideways. Now, what's interesting to me is in regards to how these are panning out right now. We've been tracking XRP for a long time. As you guys know, we had a major pop outside the beautiful, bull flag formations. I'm going to draw it in right here. You can see clear as day. This is the third confirmation of the bullish break to the upside here. Here's the first one. Not what I wanted to do. My apologies. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. You can see how this is formed. Bull flag. Here's the flag pull. Here's the flag pull. Here's the flag pull. Here's the actual flag itself. Here's the flag itself. And here is the flag itself. And then here's the breakout. Breakout, and here's breakout. So it's a continued pattern here. The third bull flag we've seen now on XRP, which is incredible, but it's made it very easy to track. Things get weird once we start looking at what exactly is forming now. As you guys can see, we're seeing some peculiar movements within XRP's daily charts. We're overbought on the daily chart, so that's the first thing you have to consider, which could, you have to consider the possibilities of a reversal or a dip in the price because we're nearing overbought, or actually we are overbought. And then jumping to the 4-hour, you can see we're overbought on this as well. So there's lots of reasons here that scream correction is necessary for us to continue to make healthy movements within XRP. However, we've been lucky in the sense that XRP formed another 4-hour chart. we saw this symmetrical triangle a couple of days ago. We drew it in clear as day. I'll pull it up on YouTube. You can see right here as soon as this loads up. I might need to refresh this, but you can see I'd say about 2 to 3 days ago, we drew in right here these kind of symmetrical triangles that were forming on the 4-hour charts here. And then we discussed where and when the opportunity would be to buy into this with a long position to the upside here. That confirmed literally, when was this? Last night, yesterday afternoon, and then we started to see the rally as we confirmed closure above here. Thing you have to consider is this is the 4-hour charts though. It's extremely aggressive. But in my book, I'd either be taking profits or I'd be moving my stop loss up just to cover myself. As you can already see, we're starting to have a bit of turbulence, some resistance, as we're also becoming overbought. And it's starting to scream, hey, possible reversal back down to lower ourselves back to either here or even down to the moving average is a big possibility as well. Just something to consider because we don't look all that good at the current moment. However, we did break to the upside here, so there was a small opportunity to get in on this. But with that stop loss off, just cover yourself in case you do decide to dip. Now, obviously, we've been doing all these trades on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BidFi has let me buy in long, sell short, create stop losses, take profits, everything you could possibly think of. And we were even able to capitalize off the massive run that happened within XRP on BidFi long before a lot of other people could do, because XRP really isn't listed on that many exchanges, and only recently have they started to get relisted on exchanges. But even then, BidFi has been proven to work extremely well, and I really like the fact that you can leverage short trade, and they're allowed to be used in the US, which is incredible too. So make sure to check them out, link down in the description below. More specific, they even have a demo account, so you can trade around risk-free using Monopoly money to test your skills. So that means you can sign up to the exchange completely free, then trade around completely risk-free by using the demo Monopoly money to test your skills. Then when you're ready, you can switch to a live account. And the best part is they even offer a sign-up bonus of up to $2,888 completely free by filling out the new user tasks and the advanced tasks right here. So make sure to check them out. Link down in the description below. This is where we've made a ton of profit off of XRP on the previous runs, including the one that we were talking about today, because of this little 4-hour rally. However, this is extremely aggressive. We're trading on the 4-hour. I know how you guys like trades, so that's why I'm letting you know, but this is a very aggressive trade, and it's starting to appear like it's going to be dipping down, so expect the dip to happen very soon. As for Ethereum and Bitcoin, this is different on the other end. On the other end of the spectrum, Ethereum's trading at 50 on the RSI. We're actually hitting a support, which looks nice. There's a big chance we could reverse up to this. This is actually what I expect to see happen in the near future. However, trading inside this ascending fractal is extremely aggressive nonetheless, so just keep that in mind if you do decide or want to trade in on Ethereum. The same thing applies itself with Bitcoin. It is really risky trading around inside symmetrical fractals, ascending fractals, or sideways channels. Here, you can see Bitcoin is in that as well. However, here's the kicker. We are trending inside of this, so it is allowing us to form clear price ceilings and clear price floors, which gives us the perfect scenario as to when we would buy in long and when we would buy in for a short. So if we can confirm closure either above price ceiling, we can buy in and long. If we confirm closure below price floor, we can buy in and short. Very simple, very easy. I'm excited to see where this goes. But with that all being said, last but not least, the S&P is just blowing my mind. The fact that we're still overbought and entering overbought and still pumping higher. I mean, we're nearing overbought, so we look good. You can see in the past here, we exploded. We had like a year of bull run, just teeter-tottering on the overbought market here. It's very possible we could do the same thing now. However, we do look very peculiar. We did mark the bottom here. We did say that as we were starting to see these bottoms. Once we saw a reversal, we said, okay, now we're creating higher lows. And you can see the higher lows have pretty much been ever since as we start to do this. But even then, I'm still expecting to see another drop. I just don't think it's that realistic to see such a rapid growth rate here. You know, with the way these things look, I'd like to see a pullback down to here before we continue onwards. Now, I do believe we're going to be at all-time highs by the end of this year into next year, mid-next year, but I just think we need to consolidate a bit more first and correct a bit more first as we're nearing overbought, and we are overbought on the daily charts, that a pullback is healthy and necessary for us to continue to slide higher on the stock market. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.